Hi everybody, it's Vanna again. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're here. Today I wanted to talk about habits. It's kind of like the biggest thing that I think a lot of us struggle with. I know I do. And trying to help break habits like my husband, trying to help him break some habits too, bad habits. And because he loves sugar. And so and that's one of my habits as well is sugar. We're sugar things. We love sugar. And, it's in everything. It's everywhere. And it's what do you do? And portions, which I want to do into a video more portions. Portions of, eating your portions of food is because it tastes so good. Especially Southern food is really good if you like Southern food. And we really, we like our fried chicken and cream potatoes and gravy and casseroles and so growing up like that, and having that food it's very hard, breaking the habits. And as we have aged, my husband and I have aged, we've really had to change a lot of our eating habits. And so the question is, what do you do? Because it's almost, addiction. I mean, and it is, sugar's like an addiction, and, having that routine of, the same, well, I've always done that, it was so good, I'm going to get me a second helping, sometimes it's third helping, and you got to stop. And I'll tell you what's really helped me, and I've learned this, again, over time, is changing the environment. You have to change your environment to help break habits. And I know that's probably kind of, well, how am I going to do that? And it was hard for me too as well. Well, for one thing, we know, my husband and I know, sugar is our weakness. We have no willpower at all. And so we stopped buying it. You don't bring it in the house. Now here's the other thing to remember. Breaking that habit, ours was a sugar habit, breaking that habit. Now, some people can do cold turkey and some people can't. I don't like to deprive myself if I don't have to. And so I'm like, okay, I can still have some sugar. It's the abundance of sugar that I really had to get control of. I mean, I had to have something sweet to eat every single day. I mean, that's just, and it was usually chocolate. I'm a chocoholic. I love chocolate candy. And so, and my husband, of course, he puts sugar in his coffee, and he gets sugar. He likes ice cream and cookies and baked goods, and I do too as well. But mine was more of candy. It's like, I want candy every night. And that was interfering with my sleep, which I'm going to do another video on my sleep and how I have really, really helped my sleep. But the sugar, we stopped buying the stuff, bringing it in the house. But we gave ourselves a treat, on the weekends. That was more of the treat time. We might, and there again, it's still a control issue. You've got to control how much sugar you're eating. And even and you'll see the other videos where I had lost 20 pounds, I fixed myself because I was feeling deprived, and I didn't want to feel deprived, so I did substitutes, and that's something else I want to talk about in another video, is substitutes and what I did there, because you can substitute. And of course, I know a lot of diabetics have to really substitute a lot of things, but you want to substitute healthy, and then you got to do your research on, okay, what's healthy and what can, which stevia is the one we like. But and my husband likes monk fruit. And so breaking that sugar habit, we stopped buying the stuff. And I had, during the 20 pounds that I had lost, I did have a little dessert, if that's what you want to call it. It was a dessert. I had made sugar-free Jell-O, and sometimes I would put fruit in that, or I'd put a little whipped cream on it, put some cinnamon. I mean, you spruce it up. You add things, try to add the healthy things to it. You can put fresh, the fresh fruit with it. And again, you have to watch your fruit juice on your fruit. But this was what helped me. And now I'm trying to really get into the dark chocolate, since I love the chocolate, and I don't want to not ever eat chocolate again. You don't want to go extreme, because you'll never break it. So now I'll have a dark chocolate, and it's the 70% and up, and I'll have a piece of that. But you have to go on your own pace of what you can control, and you're the only one that knows yourself. You are the only one that knows yourself and what you can do. And I knew the chocolate, with the 70% and up is not as sweet, and it's not that milk chocolate that I love, and it wasn't, you know, that great candy that I love to eat. It wasn't as sweet, you know. It's that dark, you know, dark chocolate taste, but I had to get used to it, and so I would just start eating a little bit of that. Now you can eat it every day if you want to, or you eat every now and then. If I have the urge to say, oh, you know, I'm really wanting that sugar, I'm wanting something to help me get through this, because I don't want to go back. You don't want to step back. You always want to keep moving forward. And so I would grab a little piece of that candy I keep, and then you want to kind of test yourself or give yourself a little challenge. I have a whole bar of the 70% cocoa, and I'm like, I want to make this thing last at least 2 or 3 weeks. This one bar. I mean, I'm like, that would be so awesome. And so I challenge myself. And then I'm eating like the sugar-free Jell-O. And then I'll eat, you know, of course, your berries is not too high fructose. All your berries. And put a little whipped cream on them. Not, you know, not too much, but a little whipped cream or some cinnamon on it. I mean, something, you know, just to get past that. Oh, I want some sugar. I'm gonna die, you know, I want some sugar. The sugar monster is coming, you know. And so that's what's helped me. And I hope that would help you, you know, and you know, and of course there's other bad habits but sugar was my biggest one right now, and my portion sizes. I'm still working on that. But it's a daily process, and it'll probably be like this from now on for me. You know, I mean, some people it may be easier. It hasn't been easy for me, and you know, but I'm going to do it because I care about myself, and I know you care about yourself. And this is why we're always searching and looking at what can help us, what can help me break a bad habit, what can help me, and that's what we're doing. And so you're going to continue to, you know, go through this if you don't break it completely, I guess, and get it really under control. I'm not there yet, but I don't know. I guess, I mean, I could say I've broken some of that, but still, I don't want to feel deprived, and so I still want a little treat, and so that's what I'm doing right now. And I hope and I'll continue to look and see what else, because I don't want to have to cook a lot and bake a lot. I did all that, and you know, by this age, you're so tired of cooking and baking, and I've done it for I've been doing it since I was 10 years old. I've been cooking, and I've been cooking a long time, and so at this time, you know, this age, it's like I'm tired of cooking, baking, and doing all this stuff. I don't mind doing it once in a while, and I do cook every day, but not extra stuff, you know, and making. But there's so many great recipes out there for, you know, because there's like keto dessert recipes and all of that. And if it's a simple recipe, then I'll probably try it. But I don't get into all those 10, 15 ingredient things anymore. I don't do any of that because I want to I'm simplifying my life, and I want to enjoy my life, and I don't want the stress, and I don't want to worry about, you know, all of those things. And so as you age, you get older, you want that simplicity. And it's so nice. It's so nice to have that relief of not overdoing yourself, you know, because I know these young people are just working hard and trying to raise their family, trying to get through life, trying to survive. Been there, done that. And you get to a point as you're, you know, older now, you just want simply simplify your life. So just take it step by step. Do what you can do. Don't get mad at yourself and give up. Oh, I can never do this. I'll just eat. You can do it. You can. Step by step. You've got to get the sweets out of the house. Now I know it's harder when you got the children. Say I don't have the little ones in the house. My grandkids, I'll take them a little. I try to take them healthy treats, but it's very, very hard when you have the little ones, the children, in the house. And I completely understand that. I went through all that. That's why I was roller coastering up and down with weight, because, you know, I had all the kids and just, you know. But now I don't have the children in the house, and I can control the food a little better and what I bring in the house. But my husband's like a big kid sometimes. So I have to, you know, get him off of these treats, and that's why I won't bake as much anymore, because he'll eat it all up, and he don't, and it's not healthy. So, and he hates that I don't bake like I used to, but it's just, you just can't. You have to change your way of thinking as you get older. So I hope this helps you. I encourage you to continue to try to break the bad habits. Do it a little bit at a time, unless you want to go cold turkey. I mean, whatever works for you, do it. But don't give up. You can break the habits. change your environment. That's the key. You've got to change the environment and make it work for you. So let's continue this adventure together. Please subscribe, and I'm so grateful for you all and love sharing with you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.